This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, let's get started. Let's navigate it to my scope application, hotel facility request. I have stuck
Sir,
into
hello.
somewhere else. Please
హలో సార్ యాక్చువల్లీ నిన్న ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ చేశాం కదా, కొన్ని డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయి సార్.
tell me. Tell me.
డిపెండెంట్ వాల్యూ చేశాను. యాక్చువల్లీ నేను ప్రాక్టీస్ చేశాను. అది ఫస్ట్ డిపెండెంట్ చేయకుండా చాయిసెస్ అప్డేట్ చేశాను.
Okay.
సో నెక్స్ట్ ఫీల్డ్ కి కాన్ఫిగర్ చాయిస్ అది విజిబుల్ అవ్వట్లేదు సార్, డిసేబుల్ అయిపోయింది.
Yes, correct. So when I discussed
మళ్ళీ నేను అది డిలీట్ చేసేసి ఆ ఫీల్డ్స్ మళ్ళీ ఫస్ట్ నుండి చేశాను. అయినా కూడా ఎర్రర్ వస్తూనే ఉంది.
That's why don't do any mistake. If you follow my recording, I explain very clearly, right? First of all, we have to create
Yes, sir.
two fields, employee country and employee state. Okay.
Yes.
Don't create any choice without configure dependent value. Okay. For example, I created employee country, employee state, only created the fields. Okay. Then immediately we have to configure the dependent value. So don't create any choice first. Okay. Right click on label, go to configuration dictionary. Okay. Now let's move to my scope application. First we have to create all dependent of all the fields, all required fields. Then configure dependent value. Then we can create the choices. Okay.
ఓకే. సో అలా డిసేబుల్ అయినప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి సార్? మళ్ళీ చాయిసెస్ ఎలా క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవాలి?
That's very difficult. System cannot understand. Okay, that's why. So you can remove all the fields from configuration dictionary. Then you can create same fields. You can configure it. Okay.
ఓకే. అండ్ డిఫాల్ట్ ది కూడా నాకు అది వర్క్ అవ్వలేదు సార్. బుకింగ్ స్టేట్ లో మనం డిఫాల్ట్ వాల్యూ న్యూ బుకింగ్ చేసాం కదా, అది నాకు అప్డేట్ చేసాక కూడా అది చూపించట్లేదు సార్, నన్ననే చూపిస్తుంది.
See, booking state by default it's none. Okay. If you want to set default value as new booking, right click on label, go to configuration dictionary, default value section. See, just we have to pass that choice value. Okay, that's it.
ఓకే.
Okay.
ఓకే, బట్ నాకు అది ఎందుకో ఈ టూ వర్క్ అవ్వట్లేదు సార్.
I need to check your instance. Okay, what you did mistake.
ఓకే సార్.
Okay, so yesterday I started based on employee department and designation, hotel type should be set automatically. Real case scenario is one employee department selected IT and designation director. So hotel type should be Samstha, right? But in this case, it's not working. So what might be the reason? Employee department is correct. Employee designation also correct. I have created to lookup rule table. Please go on mute, everyone. Showard, please go on mute. Showard, please go on mute. Showard, please go on mute. Okay, thank you. So now let me create one more custom table. create new one. Hotel request lookup rule table. Name should be take automatically. I don't want extends this table with any other table not required. Meanwhile, create module, mobile module, and application menu. Remaining things are not required. Just you can submit. Try to access the same table from filter navigator. And go to hotel request lookup rule table. And what are the fields already created in my hotel facility request form? The same fields we have to configure into lookup rule table also. Configure and form layout. EMP department. Field type is reference. Department records are coming from stable guys. CMN underscore department. Employee designation field type would be choice. Last one is hotel type. It's a choice. And I will take one split field and application name. Close it. Okay, so successfully I created same fields into my lookup rule table also. Okay, so employee designations are not getting by default. So we need to small configuration. It's not choice, it's a choice. And go to advanced view. Choice list specification. And choices need to get from where sys underscore user. Title nothing but designations. Update. You're getting all titles. Okay, next one is hotel also same type of field. Go to configuration dictionary. And then field data type would be choice. And go to advanced view. Choice table is hotel booking request, facility request, hotel type. I don't want configure hotel type again and again into the different tables. Hotel type, okay, the choice is already created into my source table, hotel facility request table. Same choices I want to use into my lookup rule table also. I don't want to configure these all the choices again and again. Okay, so let me create more records according to the requirement. So when customer selected employee department is IT, designation is director, so we should allot 7-star hotel and submit. Next one, when employee department is finance, employee designation is chief finance officer, hotel type should be 5-star. Submit and create one more last combination of record. When employee type is employee department is HR employee designation is Chief Executive Officer. Hotel type should be 4-star. Okay, so I have created like 3 records. Okay, again back to hotel facility request and click on here. Still it won't work. Why? So we need to configure the data lookup rule definition. Okay, let me check once again. When customer selected, department is IT, designation is director. Okay, hotel type should be set 7-star. Okay, now I need to configure data lookup rule definition. Data lookup rule definitions. Create new data lookup rule definition. Select first one, data lookup rules. Hotel facility, provide any name, facility request rule definition. Source type is hotel facility and match table is
సార్ సార్
yes.
సార్ ఎక్స్టెన్స్ విత్ డేటా లుకప్ మ్యాచ్ రూల్స్ చేయలేదు సార్ మీరు అది టేబుల్
Same mistake I did once again. See, did mistake table.
టేబుల్ ఎక్స్టెన్స్ విత్ డేటా లుకప్ మ్యాచ్
Yes,
రూల్స్
yes, yes. Actually, when you creating data lookup rule table, that table should be extends with the underscore match table, right? Actually, forget it once again. Tables, waste of time. See, tables, go to tables. Hotel request lookup rule. Be careful, guys, before working with data lookup rule. We have to follow the certain steps, okay? So while creating this data lookup rule table, every data lookup rule table should be accessed with the underscore matches. But in my case, already I created. It's not allowing to extending with another table once you are saved it. Okay, now let me delete this table once again. I will create and again go to create one more table. Hotel facility request lookup. Lookup. Name will be take automatically. So every data lookup rule table should be extends with deal underscore matcher and then save it. Let me create same fields into my data lookup rule table also. Directly go to form, right click, configure and form layout. Create same fields into a data lookup rule table. Fields the employee department is reference. Reference table is CMN underscore department. And second is employee designation choice hotel type choice. And let me split, take order number, application, saved it. So what are the label names you have passed into my source table? Same labels and field names we have to pass into lookup rule table also. Okay. Now let me create more records. Department is IT, and then you can configure. It's a choice, not a thing. Why it is changing automatically? I don't know. And go to advanced view. Titles are coming from which table? User table. And which field value you want to populate? Titles. And update. Yes, I'm getting all titles. Similar configuration we need to done for hotel type also. Go to configuration dictionary. Data type would be choice. Go to advanced view. In default view, we can't see all the features. So when you go to advanced view, we can see all the features in respective record. Choice table is hotel facility request table, and I will get hotel type. Now you can create more records. So when employee department is IT, designation is director, so we should allot 7-star. And create employee department is something finance, chief finance officer, 5-star. Order number 200. Employee department is HR, chief executive officer. Order type should be 4-star, 300. Sorry, if you want to create more data lookup rule records, you can create according to the requirement. Okay, so third step, we have to configure data lookup rule definition. Navigate it to data lookup rule definitions. Create your own data lookup rule definition for this table. Hotel facility for definition. Hotel facility definition. Source table is hotel facility request. Match table is hotel facility lookup rule table. Then save it as of now. And here we can configure matching field definition and a setter field definition. What was the wrong? Still the same problem I'm facing here. Hotel facility definition. I'm getting matcher field table, but not getting source field fields, source table fields. Why source table fields not coming? Hotel facility request lookup. This is the facility table. Everything is perfect. Okay, guys. So the data lookup rule is not working for my like a hotel facility request table. So the same thing I'm going to implementing problem table. It's very important topic in like every application. Okay, so the same fields I can create into problem table. Okay, just I'm going to change the table. Okay, right click configure and form layout. First of all, you can create 3 more fields here. Problem is the global, right? We have to select the global. Employee department, EMP department, the field type should be reference, CMN underscore department. Employee designation, total type, these three fields you can move to below assign to save it. First, I created these three fields into my source table. It's called problem. Okay. So when customer select same department is IT and designation is okay. Did not configure the designation, right? Go to configuration dictionary. Advanced view. Yes. Then hotel type I can configure manually. So when customer selected department is IT and designation is director, so we should alert hotel type 7-star. Okay, now let me move on. Create data lookup rule table. Testing lookup rule. Testing lookup rule table. It should be extends with deal underscore matches. Submit and open the same lookup rule table. Then you can go to form, create same fields into my lookup rule table also. Employee department is difference. Be designation choice. Model type split So you can configure employee designation as well. Go to advanced view. Title, choice, underscore user table, then update. Right click, go to config dictionary, choice, choice table is the problem. Now I want to get these all the choices from problem table and update. So then you can create more records, IT, director, and 7-star. Finance, chief finance officer, 5-star. These two are enough. The next,
Order number.
order number doesn't matter. Okay, you can give the 200. Actually, it's a wrong version I have taken. Just I'm, I think, facing the problem. Okay, previous version cubic and Paris version, I did not face this kind of problem. Okay, anyway, what shall let me try it. So then last one, we have to configure data lookup rule definition. That is the most important. Data lookup rule definitions and create. Let me remove this one, not required. Create new one.
Sir, we are in hotel facility scope.
No problem here. But to tracking the changes, that's why we're going to changing the application picker. Okay. So go to the lookup rule definitions and create new one and a data lookup rule, and then name is testing lookup rule definition, and as here we have to set the source table. The source table is the problem. Where our fields are created? Problem table, right? Problem, and the lookup rule table is testing lookup rule table. Then submit, and again go to testing lookup rule definition. Here we have to map the fields, matcher field definition and setter field definition. Click on that new matcher field definition. Now it is coming. But why my scope application not coming? Might be something I did mistake. I'm unable to find it. Okay, source fields are employee department, matcher field also employee department, exact lookup match. Submit, and the second matcher field definition is employee designation. employee designation. Here also select employee designation, exact lookup match. Based on employee department and designation, the value should be set into hotel type. Here, so stable is hotel type. Here also we have to set hotel type. Always it should be replaced based on the probability criteria. Update. Now you can navigate it to problem table. You can check it out. See, when we select employee department is IT and employee designation is director, it should be allowed 7-star. So when employee department is finance, employee designation is chief finance officer, it's 5-star. Okay, clear guys? But in my facility request table, it's not working. I don't know the reason. Okay, anyway, no problem. So this is about how to configure data lookup rule definition under data lookup rules. And next one, so number and a booking reason always, so these all are like a mandatory. Anybody while submitting this hotel facility request, so number field like a like a booking for whom and booking reason, these two fields are mandatory. How can you make mandatory? Which is the best practice? Right click on the label and go to configuration dictionary. If you want to make mandatory only, okay, and don't forget it, when you are going to making the changes into scope application, first of all you should select the scope application. My application is hotel facility request, right? Booking for whom, make mandatory. Update. And similarly you can apply to booking reason as well. Booking reason also make mandatory. Wait until form loaded, then update. Anybody while submitting this record must be fulfill these two field values, otherwise system will not allow you to submit the record. Okay, the next one I'm going to make read only. Number is generating automatically and hotel type is setting automatically. Okay, these two fields always make read only. How can you make read only? Same, navigate it to configuration dictionary and enable the mandatory. So it's read only. What is the purpose of read only? Customer don't have permission to edit and modify this number value. I don't want edit and modify this number value because this number is generating automatically by system. And hotel type also setting automatically based on department and designation. That's why hotel type also you can make read only. Right. And next one, I'm going to configure dot walking. When customer selected the hotel booking for any person, see Jason Rai. Let's assume in this case I have selected booking for Jason Rai. Based on that user selection or booking for, automatically populate this person, department and email address. How to achieve this requirement? Very simple to do that. Just we need to configure dot walking. Right, how can you dot walking? Right click on formatter, go to configure, form layout, and booking for whom, expanding all the fields because it's a reference table. Where is email address? Email. Save it. When you select any person in booking file, automatically populate that person email address. If you change it to another person, then display the other person email address. And similarly, if you want to configure a number of dot workings, you can configure it according to the requirement. Okay, and next one. In my incident table, we have so many sections, right? Not so many, like 3 more sections. This is default one, default section. If you scroll down, you can see 3 more sections into the same table. Notes, related records, resolution information. Notes is a common section for every application. Okay, now I'm going to create same section into my scope application also. Okay, in that same section, I will create 2 more fields and the remaining 2 fields as well. Okay, now let's navigate it to hotel facility request and click on create new. And how to create the section, configure and form layout. There are multiple ways to create the section. Section name is like a notes. Click on OK and save it. Just I have created a note section, but in this note section I did not create any fields. And you can create one more section according to the requirement, configure and form layout. I'm going to creating one more new section. It's a more information. Click on OK. Saved it. So I have created 2 more sections. One is notes, second one is more information. In this notes section, I'm going to creating 2 fields. One is watch list, second one is work notes list. Then additional comments, then work notes. Okay, so what are the fields are available in incident form? Same fields we have to create into my scope application also. So why we need to create these all the fields? So these all fields are very common for each application. Right, watch list and work notes list. Then additional comments are visible work notes. Same fields I want to create in my scope application also. How can you do it? Navigate it to hotel facility request. Okay, then click on new. Now we are in note section, right? Let me create more fields into this note section. Okay, first you can navigate it to section notes and create. When you want to create any new fields into the respective section, first of all, you have to select the section name, then create more fields into it. Okay, my section, my field name is watch list. And what is the field type? Watch list. It's a list. The list of values we need to get from where people's managers, team leads, delegates, everybody came from where? Sys underscore user. And work notes also, watch list and work notes list. Same. So now I want to take one and split in between these 2 fields. Close it. Watch list I want to display here. Work notes list I want to display right side. Just a second. Once again, back to notes. Not, it's a split, not and split. Split, you can use split, then save it. Okay, and then you can create 2 more fields. Additional comments, it's customer visible. Second one is work notes.
Related list use చేయొచ్చా సార్?
Yes, just a second. External comment work notes. Tell me someone asking the question.
రిలేటెడ్ లిస్ట్ యూస్ చేయొచ్చా సార్?
Where
సెక్షన్స్
we can
యాడ్
use,
చేయడానికి.
no, sections are different, related lists are different. Okay, sections are going to display within form, right? But list also displaying the form, but those values are getting from other table. Just I'm going to building the relation between the current record and other table. Okay,
ఓకే.
now navigate it to same. Okay, hotel facility request. Click on new, notes, more information, and create two more fields. Right click, form layout, additional comments, customer visible. Additional comments is one more field I'm creating. The field type would be string, and it should be allow large 1000 characters, and add then create one more field, work notes, same. Okay, then this field you can split, then take the end split and click on save. So first it is displaying that watch list, then displaying the work notes list, then additional comment, customer visible, and work notes. If you want to apply any styles to your work notes field, you know how to configure the styles already covered in incident management lifecycle and state model. Okay, and next one is once you created additional comment work notes, okay, we need to configure the which field format, right? See, go to the incident table, click on create new. Then we have to configure the, go to form design. I think it's, we are able to see in form design. Once you created watch list and work notes, like additional comment and work notes field, then immediately we have to create the activity filter formatter. So now let me add activity filter formatter to my scope application as well. Go to hotel facility request, form layout, formatter where we can add. So we can't add formatter directly from form layout. Navigate it to form design, the table instance, right? Now you can set your table is hotel facility request, then activity filter formatter you can add below work notes, then you can save it. Click on create new. So when you enter something, that is the what actually I did a small mistake here, guys. Additional comment and work notes fields are, what is the data type? It's very important. What is the data type of additional comments and work notes? General input. So I have taken like a string, right? It's absolutely wrong. So while creating this kind of fields, the field type should be general list. Again, to change the data type, navigate it to configuration dictionary. It's not string. The field type would be general input. General input. And update. And similarly, you can apply to this one also. Configuration dictionary. Journal input update. So once again, hotel facility request. And I click on create new. Once you save the record, let me fulfill the details. Client meeting and save it. Okay. See work note site. So when you created this kind of fields, external comment and work notes, the field type should be general input. So when you update the record, all the updates will be stored automatically into the respective record. So what are the details you want to capture? Those field details we need to configure as a filter activity. Go to configure available fields. So what are the field values you want to configure? These are all the fields I want to configure. And save it. Okay. See, go to hotel facility request once again. Let me create one new hotel facility request record. Client visiting, then save it. Once you save the record, means one update will happen for this record. So those updates we can see over here. Booking for whom, booking reason, client visiting, booking state, and number. In case if you don't want to monitor, if you don't want to update this booking reason value within record, you will be able to remove it. This cone icon is visible to only ServiceNow administrator or developer to configure it. So employee booking for whom, I don't want update into record. Just I have removed the field, right? Navigate to hotel facility request and create James Smith and booking reason client visiting, and you can save it. Once you save the record, it will be tracking all the details. What about that booking for whom? I have removed that field from the filter activity. So what are the activities you want to monitor and update? So those all the fields we have to check it out. So in case if you don't want a monitor or capture any other field updates, so you need to just disable it. So booking reason, I want to remove that booking reason. Booking state, booking state, right? It's not visible, right? Depends on the client requirement, we can configure these fields as a filter activity. Clear, guys, till now? And go to more information section. If you want to add any fields into this section, you can add it. Okay.
Sir, what's the difference between string and journal input, sir?
Actually, string only allowing to enter the like a collection of characters.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And but so if you want to monitoring and capture any updates in the record, so the field type should be, it's a general input. It's a special data type which is available in only ServiceNow platform. Okay.
Okay, whatever you
So
enter here, it
monitor,
will be displayed in the bottom. That is a difference, or?
yes, that is a different. So once you created these two fields and the field types are general input or list, what happened immediately we need to add the one more for like a formatter called activity filter formatter. Activity filter format is working for only general input, general fields, general input and general list. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So monitoring the filter activity, monitoring the activities. So when you update this record, that update will be stored into as the activity. Okay. Guys, any questions up to now? And go to hotel facility request once again. If you want to configure that list view, so what are the fields what are the field, what are the columns you want to configure on list view, you know how to configure it. Right click, configure, and list layout. What are the field values you want to configure? Booking stage, booking reason.
Sir, in order to access this from service portal, do we need to create a record producer for this?
No. Portal facility request is one application which is available only legacy platform, not integrated with any service portal. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And if you want to like provide this kind of record producer, you can create record producer. In that record producer, you can configure more variables. What are the inputs you want to getting from the customer? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Because okay, so portal facility request, it's a scope application is not completed. Tomorrow I will complete the like implementation part. So tomorrow I will create a number of modules and implement some UI policies, data policies, some other activities. Okay.
Sir,
Please tell me.
sir, can you please give us some scenarios on service catalogs, some tasks?
Do you need task, right?
Yeah.
In service catalog. Okay, so the requirement is to create one new service catalog. The service catalog name is mobile catalog. So in the mobile catalog, you can create a number of categories. Like iPhone is one category, Samsung is another category, Nokia is another category, and so you can take the BlackBerry is one more category, 4 categories. Each category may contain like a number of catalog items. So iPhone category may contain iPhone 12s, 11s, 13s, and 13 Pro, 11 Pro, 12 Pro. Okay. So you can create the number of catalog items into iPhone. Similarly, you can create into other catalog, other categories also. So you can create up to now. Okay. And remaining, I can give the scenario, other task. Okay.
Okay.
In real case scenario, already they have configured service catalog, categories, and catalog items, and record producers also. Sometimes you will get the chance to working on existing catalogs, record producers, and catalog items. Okay. In case if you want to configure that service catalog from scratch, you know how to configure it already covered from scratch, right? Okay.
Yeah,
So up to you can complete that assignment. After that, I can give that extended to like another assignment. Okay.
So sir, in order to get in service portal, like we need to create one more portal. It seems. I know this is a different topic, but
I mean,
we need.
actually, yes, actually, I created one scoped application that is available in only desktop, like legacy platform and mobile. If you selected while creating the scoped application, but the service portal is different. This application we cannot configure into service portal. We cannot binding with service.
Yeah, understood, sir. Do we need to create something like that, or
Yes,
we can't do
same.
like that?
Yes, anybody they
Okay.
want to book a request, anybody they want to book a request hotel. So we need to get the we have to create the like a record producer. Same fields we can configure in record producer also. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
For better user for better user experience, we can providing record producer to booking a hotel request. And implementation part is not completed yet. Tomorrow also we continue the same topic. And then I have to get the more modules into my scope application. Okay, so I'm going to end up class today. See you tomorrow.